Hey, I'm Lynn Weimar, and today I just wanted to talk for a moment about the body positivity movement. And maybe you've heard of it. And if you're not familiar with it, I'm going to be explaining what that is. And I just want to let you know off the bat that I love half of it. I embrace half of it, and I'll tell you why. So, the body positivity movement tells us that we should love and honor and accept ourselves exactly as we are right here and right now. And I love that because that's exactly what I teach. And the reason why I say they got it half right is because for them, that's where it ends. If you're unhealthy, unfit, 50 or 100 pounds overweight, just live with it. Just deal with it. Love it. Love you. I agree with the love you part. I agree that we should love ourselves and love where we are right now and be filled with gratitude for everything that has led us to this moment where we are right now. And I believe we can all live in that state. And I have to say, it's a beautiful place to live. And there were many, many times that I didn't like the state I was living in. And I'm not talking about Idaho. I love Idaho. I'm talking about my mental state. But I believe that in any given moment, we have a choice. We can choose acceptance and love and gratitude, or we can choose envy, comparison, sadness, anger. We can truly love and honor ourselves right here and right now. And what you weigh right here and now, how old you are, how many wrinkles you have, doesn't detract one iota from your worth as a human being. What society thinks of you, or even what your family thinks of you, does not determine your worth. Your worth is inherent within you. And so that is the one half of the body positivity movement that I embrace and agree with. And we should not have to live up to the standards of beauty or anything else that society sets up for us to measure ourselves against. And here's where I part company with the body positivity movement. There's so much more to the life that we've been granted than so many of us are living. We have so limited ourselves, or we've been so limited by who knows how many factors. We've made choices that haven't been in our best interests, and things that felt appealing in the moment, but that had long-term consequences, and they were not in the direction that we wanted things to go. And so we didn't consciously choose that life for ourselves. And so many of the conditions that caused us to be in the situation that we're in now were factors that had nothing to do with our conscious choices. We're surrounded by food advertisements for food, marketing all about food, and even government recommendations about food that aren't serving us and aren't leading us to the life that we want to go to. So, why would we want to choose that kind of a life for ourselves? Why would we want to just sit back and accept that that's just the way things are and that's just the way things are going to be forever, and that there's nothing that we can do to change our current situation? 70% of our population today is overweight, and close to 40% of those fall into the obese category. And for women in our age group, it's more than 40% are obese. And basically, what the body positivity movement wants us to believe is that we should just accept where we are right now and then just stay there and accept that we're 30 or 50 or 100 or more pounds overweight, and accept the heart disease and diabetes and risk of stroke. Not to mention just how much harder it is just to get up off the couch than it is for a person of a healthy weight. Just accept all the consequences of packing around more weight than our frame was meant to carry. Accept that even if we can tolerate all that, we don't just stay there. Instead, we get a little bit less fit and a little bit less healthy, a little more unwell, a little heavier every year. The snowball is rolling down the hill. And if we just accept that, that's the default situation that we're facing. And so why are they telling us that? Why are they saying just love where you are, love being overweight, love being obese, and just accept it? Well, the reason why people have come to that conclusion, and it's perfectly understandable, is because diets don't work. There are people here and there who have gone on a diet and lost the weight and kept it off, but that's the exception. Millions upon millions of people try the same old things wrapped up in new methods with new promises every single year. And we're getting pretty fed up and frustrated with it all, yet we keep doing it anyway. So why not just throw in the towel and love yourself just the way you are, and put a smile on your face, and put up with all the ill health and immobility and discomfort that goes along with it? And why not? Because you really can have the life that you want. And you don't have to beat yourself up to get there. In fact, beating yourself up is one of the ways that you're keeping yourself stuck. It's very counterproductive. And it's a very unpleasant way also. Definitely not honoring yourself when you're beating yourself up. But you don't have to live in despair, and you don't have to just love yourself the way you are with the implication that you're going to stay there forever. Because there really is a third alternative. And it's what I teach my clients, and it's what I believe is the best way to set yourself up on a whole new trajectory with your life. You really can love and accept and value and honor yourself right where you are right now. And at the very same time, you can dream of the life that you really want for yourself, and then start taking tiny, consistent, joyful steps toward your dream. It doesn't have to be a drudgery. It doesn't have to be white knuckling it, giving up on your life to do it. Do you see the difference? One way is, well, it doesn't matter what I eat because I can never lose weight anyway, so I might as well have this chocolate cake. But at least I love myself. At least I'm enjoying myself. And another way is to restrict yourself and deprive yourself, and then beat yourself up when you don't adhere to your ideals of how you should live. So you're in a constant war with yourself. And a third way, I'm sure there are more, but the third way that I'm advocating is to love who you are and where you are. And at the same time, look to the life that you really, truly want for yourself, and allow yourself to dream again, and then start living that life and start making the choices that are going to bring that life closer instead of taking it farther away with every bite that you take. It's a whole different life when you've finally broken up with dieting for good, and you're just making the choices that are in alignment with the life that you really want for yourself. And when you really understand what that means, you don't indulge yourself in cheat days. You don't go off your diet. It's a whole different way of thinking about you and your life. And you do it while you are loving and valuing and honoring yourself. And that's the only way you can really be successful at it. If you are interested in learning more, I would love for you to watch my free masterclass by clicking the link somewhere in the proximity of this video. So thank you for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.